Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. I'm Muzaffar Teja. How are you? On my channel, I upload outdoor videos, hiking videos, some point of views, tech reviews, and some unboxing videos. So if you are into these things, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you are financially responsible for yourself, I'm sure you will see in your wallet at least one debit card and one credit card. And you may have a point of view about which one is better for you and which one to use every time when you go shopping. Both of these modes of payments have their own advantages and disadvantages, but before going into too much detail, let's find out what debit and credit cards actually are. A debit card is a bank card which is actually linked to one of your savings or current bank account, and it allows you to use the money from your savings or current bank account. Every time you swipe your card at a shop or an online store, the payment is made through your debit card from your current or saving account. So in short, if you run out of money in your bank account, your debit card will be denied and you will not be able to make payment from the debit card. A credit card, on the other hand, is a loan and it's not linked to any bank account, but it has a credit limit assigned to it. So for example, when you apply for a credit card, you will be given a credit limit you can make spending from, and every time you make a purchase with your credit card, your credit limit goes down and your credit balance goes up. At the end of every month, you will receive a statement and you will have to make payment against that credit balance. So you can say if you make purchases from a credit card, you will have to pay eventually for those purchases, but in a future time, not at the time of purchase. The question is, if we need to make payments either way, why do we need to worry about what card we should use to make purchases? I'm personally a fan of credit card, but credit cards are something that needs to be used very wisely and very carefully. Let me tell you a few reasons why a credit card is a better mode of payment than debit card. The first benefit of a credit card over a debit card is that you are not using your own money. So if you are using a credit card to make payments for the purchases, you are actually paying for those purchases out of that credit limit assigned to you by the bank. So you are not paying for those items at the time of purchase out of your own pocket. So if something goes wrong with that purchase, or if you need to return those items you have bought on credit card, you will not have to worry about when the money will come back to your credit card, because it was not your money to begin with. It will come back when it comes. Once £3,000 were taken from one of my friend's bank account mistakenly. After he complained, bank started investigation and it took the bank 2 months to return those £3,000 to my friend's bank account. Now imagine if that money was taken from credit card, and then my friend wouldn't have to worry at all, because those £3,000 were not my friend's money to begin with. On the other hand, if you choose to pay with your debit card for the purchases you make, the money will be taken from your current or saving account right away. If something goes wrong with your purchase or you choose to return those items, then your money will return back to your bank account in few days. It's not gonna return there and then. So in short, you will have to wait for your own money to return to your bank account so you can use it to buy something else. Number two, at least 45 days interest-free credit. So if you make a purchase from a credit card, it will give you an interest-free credit for at least a period of 45 days. For example, if your statement is issued on 1st of every month, then the purchases you have made on 1st of January or during the month of January will become payable on 1st of February. And when the statement is issued on 1st of February, the due date to make the payment against that statement will be 15th of February. So if you make full payment on 15th of February, you would have technically enjoyed an interest-free credit for 45 days. What you need to make sure that you pay full balance on every statement every month. With the debit card, on the other hand, there is no such facility available, because when you pay with a debit card, that payment is taken from your current or saving account on the spot. Number three, credit card helps you build your credit score. Credit card is a very useful tool to build your credit score or credit rating. In this day and age, Credit score plays an important role towards everything you intend to buy on credit. So what is credit score? Credit score is a pattern, your trend towards paying your loans or the money you have borrowed. If you have not borrowed money ever, the financial institutions are unable to determine your behavior towards paying your loans. If they are unable to make decision on that, then they are less likely to give you mortgages, personal loans. For example, if you earn a good amount of money every month, you do not owe anything to anybody, then a time comes when you decide to buy a house and go to the bank for a mortgage. You are less likely to get mortgage approved because your credit score is not very good. If you come across a situation where you need 20, 30,000 pounds in one go, and you go to bank to apply for a personal loan, you are again less likely to be approved because you do not have a good credit score. So if you have credit card and you use that credit card every month to make purchases, and at the due date you make full payments, it gradually keep improving your credit score every month. And a good credit score will give you an opportunity to buy all those things which most of the people cannot buy on cash or in lump sum. For example, a house, a car, a personal loan in case of emergency. It's very important though that you keep paying the full balance of your statement every month. With a debit card, on the other hand, it doesn't matter how much money you have in your savings or current account and you use that money to pay for the items you buy through your debit card, it does not and will not improve your credit score. If your credit rating is 0, but you have lots of money in your bank account and you keep using it through a debit card, your credit score will stay 0 because you are not making any payments towards any loans. You are using your own funds, and that does not explain your tendency towards making your loan payments. Number 4, reward points, cashback and discounts. Credit cards tend to offer reward points, cashback and discounts on your purchases. For example, an American Express cashback reward card offers you a 2% discount every time you make a purchase. For example, if you buy something worth £100, American Express will give you a cashback of £2. Just imagine the amount of purchases you are going to make over the period of 1 year and the amount of cashback you will receive. I do remember back in Pakistan, I used to have a Citibank Clear card. It was beautiful see-through grey colored card, and it used to offer me discounts on multiple restaurants. I was foodie back in the days, I still am, and I used to pay with my Citibank credit card and used to enjoy 3% discount every time. Had I been paying with a debit card, then this discount wouldn't have been available to me. This is the most important one, number 5. Purchases from credit card comes with the payment protection insurance. Credit cards fall under a consumer credit directive, meaning that your credit card provider is jointly liable with the actual supplier for any purchases you make. It means if you buy something that turns out to be substandard or broken, you have an additional option to claim your money back. So if you cannot chase the supplier for some reason, perhaps it has gone out of business, your credit card provider will reimburse you. As long as your purchase cost is between £100 and £60,260, then it will be covered. Unfortunately, there is no such protection available if you made the payment for those purchases with a debit card. Number 6. Credit cards are a much safer way to spend when traveling because if you are hit by fraudulent charges, you won't have to worry about them. You can simply contact your credit card provider and have those charges removed. Just imagine if you come across the same type of situation while using your debit card, you may still get your money back, but you may have to wait for a few weeks or maybe months. Credit card is much safer and better mode of payment, but there are few things you need to be mindful of before pulling your credit card out of your pocket. Number 1, only pay for the items with credit card which you have already budgeted for. For example, groceries, petrol, utilities, things like that. The reason is that you will have the money for those items saved up and you will be able to make the full payment when the statement comes out. If you use your credit card to pay for the items which have not been budgeted for, then the possibility is you can get trapped in the huge debt of credit card, which will keep you tangled for some times. This is the kind of thing you need to avoid while using credit card because the interest rate on the credit cards are huge. Number two, only do enough spending on your credit card which you can pay in full when the statement comes out. Again, the same thing. Do not overspend on your credit card. If this video has helped you in any way, shape or form, please like, share and comment. And if you like the type of content I produce on this channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.